Well, whether you were one of the millions of customers affected by the Optus security breach or merely following the story, the telco's giant's massive data hack has left all Australians feeling unsettled about the safety of their personal information in the digital age.
Absolutely. So what happens with your data after a breach, and what can you do personally to better protect yourself from hackers? For more, we're joined by a digital specialist and author, Joanne Orlando. Jo, hi, nice to see you. A lot of Aussies right on the edge of their seat with this whole thing. Have you been hacked? Where's your security? Who's got your information now, particularly in light of the Optus thing? What can we do to reduce the risk of being hacked?
Yeah, it's an absolute mess, and there's so much information and so much misinformation out there.
Yes.
So 3 things to do today. If you haven't done it, set up 2-factor authentication. So even if the hackers do have your credit card details, they can't go on a shopping spree unless they have the code that's been sent to your mobile phone. So it'll stop them in the tracks, at least for part of it. And also change passwords. Now, a list has just been released of the 20 most popular passwords in Australia. We're a bit slack. The most popular password is 123456, and the second most popular password is the word password. So
see, that's why I mess it up. I do password 123456. That'll throw everyone.
Yeah. What number 3? Why is number?
Lizards?
Yeah. What's that? Why would that be number 3?
I'm not sure.
It's not anymore. It's just moved down the list.
But sorry, do you find that surprising? Is that some boomer, not non-boomer?
It may be. It wasn't familiar to me, but
Yeah.
those passwords, most of them can be hacked in less than a second. So that's the important thing there. So if you're going to change your password, don't change it to any of those. But what's better is to change it to a passphrase. So put like 2 or 3 kind of random words together: up, clothes, zebra, and a number, and the hackers have to hack each of those words separately, so it takes them a lot longer. And I think also it's important to remember that these data breaches have been happening, unfortunately, for a while now. So we know of the Optus one. So it's a good idea to get kind of a state of play of what data of yours has been breached, and we can do that to a certain extent. One is to go onto your internet browser like Chrome, go onto your account and go onto the passwords section, and it will actually show you the sites where your password has been breached. So it might be a fashion site that you've been shopping on, or other sites. And you can also use a site called Have I Been Pawned, and you put in your mobile phone number or your email address, and it will just show you.
Pawned?
Different spelling.
Just don't Google "Am I being pawned?" because that's different.
Not that one.
What data should we be most concerned about hackers getting? Is some data more high risk than others?
It is, and I want you to put yourself in the hacker's shoes, okay? So we know passports and driver's licences are important, but in terms of a hacker, if you've got multiple data about someone, you've got their licence, passport, you've got their staff ID at work, you know, that kind of thing, it lets them kind of chop and change and to kind of do different things. You know, they can ring up your pay office at work and have your pay redirected, or take out a car loan. So multiple data is really quite important. But also, apparently, you know, the hot commodity on the dark web, where all this kind of data is sold, is your email address. You think about it. They put in your email address. They've also got your password. Pop it in. It's like opening a safe. There's so much data about you on your email address. So that kind of thing is also really important.
Do companies need to store our data? Once they have this information, do they have it forever and ever, or how's it work?
Yeah, so places like Optus, telecommunications, legally have to keep our data for 2 years, okay? But there seems to become some kind of hyper-collecting data trend that's going across all organisations. They're collecting so much of our data and keeping it for a lot longer. So a breach of privacy for these kinds of organisations, the fine is about $2 million. But for us, the risk is so much more, because this place has got it, this place has got it. So it becomes like a gold mine for criminals who are obviously very attracted to this and can sell it.
Yeah. So 2-factor authentication on your password is the most important thing that we can do.
Absolutely, yes.
Right.
Got to start somewhere, right?
So I do that, and then I'm going to go home and Google "find my porn." Is that right? Is that what you said?
Tell me what you find.
I'll tell you.
No, don't.
Soon, boy, thanks,
I'm going to change my password from Lizards as well.
Soon, all